What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Uber Technologies with the ticker symbol UBER. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please share it at your own risk. So let's go over what's been going on for Uber's technology stock. Looks like since October it has been trending down lower, so we can draw a trend line off the swings, and you can see that it's still below the trend line, which shows momentum and strength to the downside. Price is also below the EMA. So does that mean price is going to continue lower? Well, we can look at a target for the bears. They're probably going to be using a measure move target. So one leg down right here, second leg down. If the price made an impulse this large, there's a good chance they can make a similar size impulse in the future. And that's targeting right around that $54 level. So that is the current target in play for Uber Technologies towards the downside. But you have to zoom out, look at the entire picture. The entire picture shows that price has been range bound, and there is some strong support right around that $57 level. So we can draw a support line across that level. For whatever reason, price is bouncing off that $57 level, and for whatever reason, price is finding resistance right around the mid to low 80s. You see that this was the prior high right over here, and price had a failed breakout and immediately reversed down. So with the failed breakout on the top, that could lead to a breakout on the bottom, and there's a good chance we can still see further downside for Uber Technologies. So as right now, it's consolidating, taking a break, recharging for possibly another drop. What would make me change my mind is if somehow price sees a strong rally, probably above the $70 level, and it maintains support for higher prices. So that would invalidate the downward target, because we could see a rally, but it can always reverse back down for lower prices. We did see a rally right here or a pullback, but that didn't lead to higher prices. Why not? Because the downtrend momentum was still very strong. So as long as we're still below that $70 level, why? Because this was prior support. So let me go and draw a level across that swing. So there was a nice double bottom right over here. Price bounced here, price bounced here, but it led to more downside. So if price can get back above it, then that'll be good. If we stay below it, it can act as resistance now and turn down price. So as right now, this area is bearish territory, and anything other than a strong rally above the $68 level would lend me to believe that price will continue down towards that $54 level, and then we can reanalyze again once that target is reached. Maybe that will be a permanent bottom. So that's all I'll have. That's all I have for Uber on the daily chart. Let's take a look at a weekly chart, see what else we could find. Weekly chart shows that there is a nice trend line currently in play. I can draw it off the swing lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just broke through that trend line, so it's showing some sort of loss of momentum by the bulls in the short term. So we can adjust that a little bit more. So we're kind of below it. Looks like it's back testing for some sort of resistance for the downside. So as right now, Uber is looking like it wants to continue to trend down lower, and we'll go over what happens from there. As long as it can stay above that, mid to high $50 level, I think that's a good sign, because this was prior. Let's go and erase that. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Let's get rid of this ray right over here, put a horizontal level right about there. So this was prior resistance right here. This was the prior top. Price pushed through, found support from it, found support again, and then we're back at that level again. So this looks like a triple test of that level. So it's not guaranteed we go lower, because we are at some sort of strong support. We could go slightly a little bit more lower, because that's where price is generally bouncing off of at lower prices, right about here. So again, we could get a little bit more lower, but it looks like some sort of bottom is coming, at least a temporary one at the mid to low $50 level. So that's all I have for Uber on the daily and weekly charts. Expect more downside until we see a strong rally take place above the $70 level, because until then, this is looking like it wants to continue trend down lower. And we'll have to reanalyze if it can, if once price gets there, it's not guaranteed we get there, but let's say we get at the $54 level. Let's see what type of momentum we get. You want to see this type of momentum right here, very strong momentum. You don't want to see price get to a level and barely push off of it, because that can mean price can still look very weak and continue trending down lower. So overall, it looks bearish in the short term. Long term is still up in the air. It needs to decide what it wants to do very shortly. But as right now, long term, in the short term, it looks bearish. So all I have for Uber Technologies on the daily, weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.